Baddies USA episode 7. Let's talk about it. And yes, I'm located in my closet because I don't want y'all to hear the background. But Tasiki and Krishan, the whole family thing, I just feel like get off TV with that. Y'all need to go seek some real help and go to a real life counseling therapist. The whole family, really, really. The whole family need to go visit Young Van Dad. No shade. It's one they're drawing each other out back and forth. Tasiki done called Krishan Snaggletooth again. Uh, it was just a lot going on. I think Tasiki had done baptized Krishan with water. I was like, yo. And Krishan, I'm trying to figure out how you saying you love your sister or whatever, but then gas and march up to beat your sister. But she didn't do that. She got ate up like some meatballs and spaghetti again. But she didn't do her worse than how she did her on East. But I mean, she did get beat though. Even though Marsh she was keeping up, we don't give Marsh her props for keeping up. No shade, but and then when they was on the floor or whatever, I mean when Tasiki was on the floor and Marsh was sitting there stumping, she missed all them stumps. Baby, none of them kicks landed on Tasiki at all. And then I think Tasiki had a busted lip and that's about it. Then when they got to the little other side of the rehearsal thing or whatever, I think the rehearsal thing had a little bar area or whatever. So they ended up there. Then Tasiki and Krishan they started doing their little. They started basically, getting emotional, talking to each other. Like it was like too much going on. It was low key hard for me to watch because it's like y'all sisters, y'all ain't supposed to be doing this for real. Like get off my TV phone with this. Like I don't want to see y'all argue. We don't want to see y'all fight. We don't want to do. And then she talking about some. They was talking about some. Do you want to fight? Cause we can fight. We can fight. I was like, no, ma'am, y'all can't fight. Y'all need to stop. Y'all don't need to fight. That's what Sapphire was saying. Like, no, yeah, we not finna let this happen. No shade. Then Natalie finally come or whatever, and she was like basically explaining like, okay, these are the people who finna be in order so they could, start their rehearsal or whatever. And then here goes Summer talking about him. Anna, you can't even stand. You just be yelling. She said you don't use your voice for the right reasons. I was like, girl, please. She talking about all you do is suck D. I was like, please stop, Summer. Then we get to the sprinter or whatever. Summer was like, I like Marsh. And then Tasuki said about some, yeah, of course you do, because y'all both dumb. She said you like dumb girls, just like you. I was like, eh. But Summer talking about she like Marsh is crazy. Like, girl, please, how you gonna get mad? Like, stop. Biggie and Tommy. So Tommy walked to the what is it? The bodega, but the bodega, what the little shopping place they went to. So my job before Tommy walked in that in the store or whatever. Tommy had people with her already. She had a group of girls, a group of people. She told them to wait outside while she go out here and talk to Biggie. Biggie asked her, basically like why she didn't come to rehearsal or whatever. And then that's when Tommy started going out. She said, why did you still want here worry about me and why I'm late and why I'm not on time and stuff like that. Tommy was basically saying like she was with the other production team or whatever. So Biggie, why you still want there worry about me and why I'm late and you should be worried about yourself or whatever. But what it sounded like Biggie was concerned for her friend, but it's like but another thing though, Biggie, why are you still out there worried about her whereabouts or whatever, and then she really just no. And then I think Biggie said something along the way of Tommy was trying to little girl her or something like that, and then Tommy was like, "How am I trying to little girl you a whole grown lady? Like, please." She was like, "You're grown. Like, why would I be trying to belittle you or uh put you down or whatever? Like, why would I do that?" Then she was like, none of them girls were stars. Y'all still want to worry about her for no reason. It was just a lot. So mom, then they get to the house or whatever. Biggie and Tommy finish their little conversation or whatever. Biggie get to crying. Uh, her and Tommy just yelling in each other's face or whatever. Like it was just too much. It was like I'm guessing this season is where all the friends just break up. You know, Summer and Lex and Dolly, they not the big three no more. Tommy and Biggie, they done fell out. They not cool no more. And then y'all know Summer gotta put her input in. She talking about some how Tommy a bad friend. She not a bad friend for that. And then Biggie had me so dead to my shut the fuck up, I'll come over there and slap the shit out of you. I was like, Summer, I'm gonna need you to be quiet before you get that smiley treatment. No shade. She was gonna give me that smiley treatment. She mad already. She gonna cock that head back and do you like Smiley did in that trailer. And then Beaky was also checking on Tommy about the thing that happened the last night with her and Tavy. So that's why Beaky was checking on her too. So she was concerned. And then Tommy calling Tavy a gargoyle or some whatever she said. I was like, okay, Tommy got jokes for real. It's like that woman got some reeds up her sleeve, literally. Then it was just a lot going on. Then Tommy ended up walking outside or whatever. They all ended up outside. And next thing you know, Tommy ended up in a black truck with a bunch of girls. So which means when Biggie came outside, all them girls, I think they hopped out the truck or it was Biggie truck and Biggie had done opened the door or something and all them girls jumped out and started getting Biggie. But that was a lie. I was like, a jump is crazy. And then Tommy looking out the window in diabolical. I was like, girl, you is evil. Doing your friend like that is evil. Stop. And then it was like Tommy was on her gangster jump this episode. Cause when she was out looking out that window after Biggie got jumped, I was like, child, this is crazy. Then the whole house was on that with all the girls that was in that truck. So we gonna have to see what happened next week, y'all. So yeah. But look, next week we get Gretchen in the club saying the N word again. The crowd, look at the crowd face when she said it. They said boo. I was like, yeah, boo her down off the stage, no shade. As soon as she said the N word, they said boo. Then we get Suki versus Gretchen. Suki fighting her because Gretchen said the N word during her performance. So bye y'all. I see y'all on Sunday. And yeah. Make sure y'all like, comment, and yeah, really comment because I want to know y'all thoughts on this episode. Let me know everybody's thoughts.